going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today. And today we have the May 2025 Great Plains International Airport update for you all. I hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video, as today we have a very exciting update in store. We got some new aircraft, some various changes, and all kinds of items to dive into in today's video. So I hope all of you are excited. We're not going to waste any further time and go ahead and get started. Here's this American 787-8 heading out to Dallas today and came in earlier from Madrid. Getting United Boeing 777-300ER. This aircraft's heading out to London Heathrow after coming in from Chicago O'Hare. Then we have this American Eagle ERJ-170 for Envoy heading out to Billings today after coming in from Elko, Nevada. Got an American 737 MAX 8 coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to be going to Las Vegas. Been seeing some more of those here lately. Got another 737 MAX, or 800 rather, coming in from San Diego, and now it's going to Tucson. And got the Medal of Honor E321 coming in from Houston, George Bush, and now it's going to San Antonio. Got a United 737 MAX 8. This aircraft's currently coming in from Miami today, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to San Juan. And you got a Boeing 757-300. This aircraft's currently coming in today from Phoenix, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Houston. And 757-200 is coming in from Denver, and now it's going to be going out to Portland, Oregon. You got a Learjet 75 over there, currently taxiing out for Great Falls, Montana, after coming in from Duluth, Minnesota. Here's the Republic E175 coming in from Indianapolis. This aircraft's now going to Grand Rapids. And you got a Delta 77 Sky Team. This aircraft's coming in from Atlanta, and now it's going to be going out to Boston. You got an Air Canada A220 Retro coming in from Montreal. This aircraft's now going to be heading out to Halifax. Followed by a Delta 757-300, and this aircraft's currently taxiing out for Detroit today after coming in from Los Angeles. Got a Delta CRJ-900. This aircraft's currently coming in from LaGuardia today, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Albuquerque. And you got a United E175. This aircraft's heading over to Bismarck today after coming in from Billings. Got a KC-135 from McCauley Air Force Base coming in from Medford, and now it's going to be going to Spokane. And you got a Southwest 737-700, which is going to need some assistance before getting out of that position. So there we go. We'll have to see if we can get some ops to it. As you can see over there, we got the United Express jets. So we got the CRJ 550 coming in from Wichita, and now it's going over to Memphis. Got a Commute 145 coming in from Grand Junction, and now it's going to Boise. Got a CRJ 200 coming in from Rapid City, and now it's going to North Platte. And you got this CRJ 700 coming in from Jackson, and now going to Wilmington, North Carolina. Got a Continental Retro 737-900 coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to Portland, Maine. Got a 737 MAX 8 coming in from Greensville, South Carolina, and now it's going to Miami. Got a United 767-400. This aircraft's currently coming in from Miami, and now it's going to Houston, George Bush. Where we got a 787-9 getting ready for Honolulu today and came in earlier from Newark. Get a United MAX 10. This aircraft's heading over to Los Angeles today and came in earlier from Las Vegas. And then you got a 777-200. This aircraft's coming in from Denver, and now it's making a flight to Chicago. A321neo coming in from Chicago too, but now going over to Minneapolis. And you got a 737-900ER. This aircraft's coming in from Newark, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Charlotte, North Carolina. Back into the light, we got a United 320. This aircraft's coming in from Raleigh, Durham, and now it's making a flight today over to Atlanta. 737-700 coming in from Sioux Falls, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Kansas City. 737-900ER coming in from Mobile, and now it's heading over to Tallahassee. We got an E318 coming in from Tulsa. This aircraft's now going to Salt Lake City. Got a 777-200. This aircraft's currently coming in from Houston, George Bush, and now it's going to Cancun. We got a Delta 717. This aircraft's coming in from Greensville, and now it's heading over to St. Louis. We got a Delta A220-100. This aircraft's currently coming in from, Bozeman, and now it's making a flight over to Sacramento. Got some Delta Airbuses, a 319, coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth, now going to New York, LaGuardia. Got an E320 coming in from Buffalo, and now it's heading over to Nashville. And an E220-300 coming in from Jacksonville, and now it's going to be heading over to Tampa. Let's take a look at the aircraft over here. Got another Delta 757. This aircraft's currently coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to Atlanta. Another Delta 717 coming in from Denver, and now it's going to Tucson. Delta 737, that's an 800. This aircraft's coming in from Tallahassee, and now it's going to be making a flight to Des Moines. And you got a Delta A220. This aircraft's coming in from Tulsa, and now it's going to Shreveport. Delta Team USA E330neo coming in from London Heathrow. This aircraft's now heading over to Los Angeles, and coming in from Honolulu, heading out to Kahului, you got the SkyTeam 767-400. More Delta aircraft. There's the 738 coming in from San Antonio. This aircraft's now heading over to Boston. Got an A321neo. This aircraft's coming in from Seattle and now it's going to San Diego. Got ERJ-175. This aircraft's coming in from Lake Charles and now it's going to be heading over to Midland. And a non-New England 757 coming in from Orange County, and this aircraft's now going to Las Vegas. So definitely a nice looking lineup of aircraft over there. Let's go ahead and pan on over to the other side of the airport. We got some good lighting down there, but first and foremost, want to get a nice wide shot here of the airport since it's a nice light shot there. The angle of it was really nice. So let's go ahead and proceed on over to this side of the airport and start making our way. You'll notice a new helicopter right here looking very strong. So we got that there with the CRJ-550 and the A319. All these aircraft are just kind of hanging out waiting for the next assignments. It is because we are at an early time in the morning here, a big push, but they'll be leaving. They all arrived really late last night. 737-800 for American heading out to Sioux Falls after coming in from San Francisco. Delta A321 coming in from Minneapolis. Now it's going over to New York JFK. Got an F-35 currently taxiing out for departure for a mission. Got Delta 757. This aircraft's currently coming in from Detroit and now it's heading over to Grand Rapids. Star Alliance United 738. Coming in from Denver and now it's going to Omaha. You got a Southwest Tennessee 1, which is currently coming in from Nashville and now it's going to Ontario. And you got the Frontier Baja the Whale Shark A320neo, which is coming in from Albany and now it's going to Buffalo. You got the New Mexico 1 Southwest 737-800. This aircraft is currently coming in from Detroit and now it's going to Indianapolis. Southwest 737-700 coming in from Minneapolis and now going to Sioux Falls. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry, I had to. This aircraft's heading to Portland. But in all seriousness, I really hope to see Sioux Falls get Southwest. 737-700 coming in from Wichita and now it's bouncing over to Tucson. 737 MAX 8 coming in from St. Louis, heading out to Dallas Love Field. 737-800 coming in from Birmingham and now going to Shreveport. No, I'm just playing on that one too, but I hope to see them start serving that one as well. Heading over to Corpus Christi, Umumo 1 coming in from Atlanta and now it's heading out to Birmingham. And we got the 737-700 coming in from Cleveland and now it's going to Baltimore. MAX 8 coming in from Ontario and heading out to Reno. And you got the Triple Crown 1 737 coming in from Portland, Oregon, and now it's going to be heading over to Albany, New York. You got the 737-700 coming in from Atlanta and now it's going to Little Rock. And you got a MAX 8 right here coming in from Denver and now going to Fort Lauderdale. And we got the Nevada 1 737-800, which is currently coming in from Des Moines, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Midland. 737 MAX 8 Canyon Blue coming in from Tampa, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Charlotte. We got 737-700 coming in from Islip, and now it's going to be making a flight heading to Seattle. 737 MAX 7 coming in from Albuquerque, and now it's going to be going to Cleveland. 737-800 coming in from Burlington, yeah, I think one of the Burlingtons, I think, has Southwest. No, I'm just playing. This aircraft's coming in from Louisville and now it's going to Raleigh. That'll be the last tease, I promise. 737-700, this aircraft's currently coming in from Raleigh and now it's going to be going to Oklahoma City. 737-700 currently coming in from Kansas City and now it's going to San Diego. 737-800 coming in from Los Angeles and now it's making a flight to Houston Hobby. And we'll come back for the taxiway. A321 JetBlue coming in from JFK and now it's going to Boston. A321, I believe this is a Neo coming in from LAX and now it's going to Miami. And then we got this A320 coming in from Orlando and now it's going to be making its way over to San Francisco. Sun Country 737-800 coming in from Cancun. Really love to see that. Now it's heading to Minneapolis. Griswold here looking strong. This aircraft's currently going back to Denver after coming in from Louisville. Allegiant A319 coming in from Sarasota. This aircraft's now going to Los Angeles. You got an Allegiant 737 MAX 8 doing an Orlando Sanford turn. You got the Spirit A321. This aircraft's coming in from Fort Lauderdale and now it's heading to Tampa. A319 making a flight today over to Las Vegas after coming in from Los Angeles. Avila 737-800. This aircraft's currently hanging out, heading over to New Haven. And there's the other two new helicopters. I'll try to find a better spot for them when I get a little bit more on the expansion footprint. We'll talk more about reasons at the end. They are similar to previous ones, but they are for good reason, so you'll see. Sunny Colored Lizards going to Seattle after coming in from Sacramento. Eddie and Edwin the Penguins coming in from San Diego, and now it's going out to San Antonio. And this is going to be Uzi the Orca, I think, or one of those names. Anyway, this aircraft's currently coming in from Tampa, and now it's going to, Philadelphia. Philadelphia Hummingbird currently coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to make a flight today over to El Paso. And here's America's Greenest Airline 321neo coming in from Denver, and now it's going to be going to Raleigh-Durham. And there's Poppy the Prairie Dog coming in from Boston, now going to Orlando. And here's Pike the Otter, also going to Denver, but came in from Reno. And we have Willowbird the Whitetail coming in from San Francisco, and now is going to Chicago. Here's an A340-600, currently hanging out, looking strong. Got Jack the Rabbit over here, always hanging out, of course. And we got our new fuel tanks, which will also be relocated. That's just a temporary location, and just pretend that they weren't fully constructed type deal is the thought process there. Let's go ahead and take it on over to this side where we can find quite a few general aviation offerings. And feel free to pretend where you want to send them to your local airports, but for the sake of time, I'll just go ahead and show you. We have the JSX ERJ-145 and the Gulfstream G650ER. Got a new Pacific 757 doing a charter to Houston today, and got Freedom 1 coming in from LAX. Now it's heading over to Atlanta. And we have a new King Air 350. There's one somewhere else on the airport that's in better light, so we'll see that here in a little bit. Or not in this particular case, but you can see it. They're good, so looking strong. Learjet 75 taxing out right there, looking nice. And then we got PC-12 Beech 1900 in an Exojet Citation, and feel free to plug and play wherever you want to send them. Just want to give some variety there, and also don't want to miss out on the light because the light will get away from us if we do get distracted for too long. JetBlue A220, which is currently coming in from Boston today. Now it's heading over to Las Vegas. And American A318 coming in from Houston. Now it's heading out to Austin. A Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Austin, and now it's going to Wichita. American A319 coming in from Wichita too, but now it's going to Colorado Springs. Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from San Jose, and now it's making a flight, making its way over to Washington Dulles. Got a Phenom 300 here heading over to Teterboro after coming in from Pensacola. Southwest California 1 coming in from, let's see, Eugene, and now it's going to be making a flight over to San Diego. American 175 taxing out for Manhattan, Kansas after coming in from Roswell, New Mexico. United 737 coming in from Las Vegas today, and now it's heading over to Phoenix. Spirit A320neo making a flight to Birmingham, Alabama after coming in from Boston. Got the beautiful King Air 350 here. Need to get a tailpiece for it, but anyway, it's currently making a flight today. Shorter flight over to Topeka, Kansas after coming in from Jefferson City, Missouri. And we got all these aircraft. So with all of this side done, let's go ahead and bounce it on over to the American aircraft, and then we'll come back for the big Mac here in a moment. So let's go ahead and see where we want to start on this. Let's go ahead and start down here and start making our way back over. We'll start with the cargo, and then we'll work our way back down. Okay, UPS MD-11 currently coming in from Louisville, and now it's going to be heading on to Anchorage. 767 Freighter coming in from Ontario, and now it's heading out to El Paso. FedEx 757 coming in from Boston, and now it's going to Indianapolis. And FedEx MD-11 coming in from Memphis, and now it's going to Houston. Polar 767 Freighter coming in from Cincinnati. Atlas 747 heading over to Boston after coming in from Los Angeles. Air Canada Cargo 767 about to pull into the stand here from Toronto. And I'll have new ground surface equipment over here in the following updates. Again, I'll talk about it at the end. Coletta 767 Freighter coming in from Houston, and now it's going to Orlando. Get the Antonov 124 today coming in from none other than New York John F. Kennedy. Get the Eastern 777, still waiting for a fix. It'll hopefully get fixed finally in the next update. AmeriJet 777 heading to Miami. Primair 737 Freighter heading to Orlando. DHL 737 Freighter heading to Reno. Everett Air Cargo MD-80 heading to Anchorage. Okay, let's go ahead and get our CRJs. So we got this American CRJ 900. This aircraft's coming in from Medford, and now it's going to be heading over to Cheyenne. Here's the ERJ 145 coming in from Tucson. Now it's going to Dodge City. Here's this ERJ 145 coming in from Waco, and now it's heading to Stillwater. Here's CRJ 900 coming in from Omaha, and now it's going to be going to Quad Cities. CRJ 200 coming in from Duluth, and now it's going to Champaign, Illinois. The CRJ 700 coming in from Jackson, and now it's going to Nashville. Got this CRJ 700 coming in from Pittsburgh, and now it's going to Clarksburg, West Virginia. We got this CRJ 700 coming in from, let's go with Binghamton, New York, and now it's going to be going to, Portland, Maine. And you got this CRJ 700 coming in from, Garden City, and now it's going to Colorado Springs. You got this one here coming in from Lake Charles, and now it's going to, there's New City, Mississippi they started service to. I can't think of the name, but we'll send it there. Contour 145 coming in from Greensville, Mississippi. Air Wisconsin Sierra 200 hanging on over here. This aircraft's coming in from Baltimore and now it's going to Wilmington, Ohio. American Sierra 900 coming in from, there's a bunch of cities on here, but we'll say Traverse City, and now it's going to be heading over to Tallahassee. ERJ 145 coming in from Destin, and now it's going to Lake Charles. ERJ 145 coming in from Brownsville, and now it's going to El Paso. ERJ 900 coming in from, let's see, Springfield, and now it's going to Northwest Arkansas. American 738 taxiing out for Salt Lake City after coming in from Houston. Hobby this time, very nice. Legion A320 heading over to Destin after coming in from Los Angeles. And we got the UPS 77 heading over to Las Vegas after coming in from Oklahoma City. Copa 737 MAX 9 coming in from Panama City. And we already got those. Okay, let's get started over here with the international wide bodies. Got Japan 787-9 heading out to Tokyo, looking very nice. Rotterdam Boeing 787-8 heading out to Amman, Jordan. I think I'm a little short on jet bridges, so I probably need one more pack. With time when you thought that you'd have enough jet bridges and you still don't. Malaysia Airlines A330-200 coming in from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Qantas Boeing 787-9 coming in from Sydney, and the British Airways A380 coming in from London Heathrow. One World looking very nice over here. We just need some bridges and more GSE and new updates to come. This is the last pre-recorded update in this block, so I'll have more time during the initial setup of Great Plains to get some more equipment out. American Airlines 787-9 coming in from Helsinki, and now it's going to Honolulu. American Airlines 777 coming in from Dallas, and now it's going over to London Heathrow. American Boeing 787-8 coming in from Santiago, and now it's heading over to Kahului. American Boeing 777-300ER coming in from London, and now it's going to Hong Kong. American Boeing 777-200ER coming in from Cancun, and now it's heading over to Anchorage. And American Boeing 777-200ER coming in from Buenos Aires. I think hopefully I got close. And now it's going to be making a flight today over to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Okay, American 737 coming in from Minneapolis, now it's going to Boston. American A320 coming in from San Diego, and now it's heading to San Francisco. American E175 currently coming in from Ilka, Nevada, and now it's heading up to Boise, Idaho. American A320 coming in from Houston, and now it's going to San Diego. American 737 coming in from Oklahoma City, and now it's going to Missoula. Got a Qatar E350-1000 taxiing out for Doha on turnaround, one of 2 daily flights. And American Reno Air heading over to Los Angeles after coming in from Dallas. You got the A321 coming in from Charlotte, now it's going to Philadelphia. Got the Challenger 300 coming in from, let's see, so many places. San Angelo, and now it's going to be going to, small city I can think of is Wolf Point, Montana right now. Here's the E175. This aircraft's currently making a flight to Quad City after coming in from Milwaukee. Here's another 175. A little misaligned there, but we'll get that fixed for next update. But this aircraft's currently making a flight today over to Appleton, and now is coming in from Houston. And here we have the 737 MAX coming in from Dallas-Fort Worth, and now it's going to Houston, George Bush. Got this A321 PSA coming in from Charlotte, and now it's going to Memphis. Allegheny, right next to it, is coming in from Nashville, and now it's going to be making a flight to Charleston, South Carolina. American A318 coming in from Tulsa, and now it's going to Lubbock. And American A320 coming in from Amarillo, and now it's going to, let's see here, New York JFK. And American A321 Neo coming in from Phoenix, and now it's going to be heading over to Austin. And Alaska's all the way down here, common use. 737 Disneyland livery. This aircraft's currently coming in, or Star Wars Disneyland partnership, coming in from, let's see here, Grand Rapids, and now it's going to be going to Portland, or sorry, I got confused with the Americans, I'm sorry. Seattle, and now it's going to San Francisco. One World 737 currently making a flight in from Kansas City, and now it's going to Phoenix. 737-800 coming in from Dallas, now it's going to Austin. 737, I guess I missed 2 jet bridges here during setup, but anyway, the other MAX is coming in from San Antonio, and then Piedmont is currently making a flight in from Denver, and now it's going on to Boston. Alaska 175, a little bit more normal position, coming in from Boise, and now it's going on to Portland. And you got the 321 down here at the end that took the other's gate, which is hanging out from Sioux Falls, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, let's see, I like the sound of Sacramento. Okay, let's get this Sam People, which is also just a Seattle turn, more frequency. Sam Cancer A321, currently coming in from Charlotte, now it's going to West Palm Beach. And you got the ERJ-175, which is currently coming in from Houston and now is going to be making a flight today over to Phoenix. I just need to print off all the American Airlines destinations and just start going off of that. I need to like categorize them. Like these are going to be the regional jets. These are the main lines. I just need to do that and call it good. That's exactly what I'll do in the future. That's a very good idea. I just need to implement that for the sake of just more variety, because I know there's a bunch of destinations I don't have on my sheet that I need to be mentioning. So somebody in the comments, please remind me to do that. I would greatly appreciate it. Somebody just comment, CM Aviation, please make sheets for American Airlines, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, American A320, currently coming in from Washington National, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to New Orleans. Do we get out of macro mode? I think so. I don't think so, but anyway, TWA 737-800, which is currently coming in today from Houston. I can't say Houston again. This is not United anymore. I'm trying to get it out of macro. That would kind of help too, but anyway, there we go. TWA 737 coming in from Orlando, and now it's going to Fort Lauderdale. You got PC-12 coming in from Fort Myers, and now it's going to Nashville. Delta 767-300ER coming in from Atlanta, and now it's heading over to New York JFK. And United 737 MAX 9 coming in from Austin. This aircraft is now going to Boston. An American 737-800. This aircraft is currently taxiing it to the gate from Albuquerque, and now it's going to go to Cincinnati. And then you got the Indianapolis 170 Retro, and this aircraft came in from Richmond. And then we got a Norfolk-bound 737 Astrojet, and this aircraft came in from Fargo. Very impressive. And you got an A320, and this aircraft is currently making a flight today in from, let's see, Milwaukee, and now it's going to be heading over to El Paso. So looking very sharp. Let's go to the end of the concourse. Got 3 American mainlines. So you got a MAX 8 coming in from Portland, and now it's going to San Antonio. Got 737-800 coming in from Palm Springs, and now it's going to San Francisco. Got an A318 coming in from Oakland, and now it's going to Burbank. Got an A321 coming in from Islip, and now it's going, I don't even think they fly to Islip, but let's just say Baltimore, and now it's going to San Juan. You got the AirCal 737 coming in from Bridgetown, and now it's making the flight to San Jose del Cabo. A321 coming in from Puerto Vallarta, and now it's going to make a flight today over to Mexico City. American West E321 coming in from Calgary, and now it's going to Toronto. Can you tell this is pre-clearance over here yet, by the way? And got the A321, and this aircraft is currently making the flight today over to Toronto and came in earlier from Tampa. And here's some more. So we got an A318 coming in from, let's see here, St. Louis, and now it's going out to Dallas. And you got an A318 coming in from Philadelphia, and now it's going to New Orleans. And an ERJ-175 coming in from Jacksonville, and now it's going to be going to Pensacola. And let's get some lighting, because we've been waiting for this portion of the update to get the light. So you got the 175, which is currently pushed back for, let's see, man, it just feels like we've went through every single city that we can, but Colorado Springs, and now it's going to be heading over to, let's see, Bismarck. And got an A321neo coming in from, let's see, any cities here that I haven't mentioned. There's so many. Phoenix, now is going to New LaGuardia. I don't even think that can land at LaGuardia. So we'll say Dallas for that sake. And then A321neo coming in from Charlotte, and now it's going to Chicago O'Hare. The 787, ironically, is also going to Chicago. However, this aircraft came in earlier from the great city of Sydney, and I don't know what the cone's doing underneath, but excuse that. And then we have, let's see, we stopped at the aircraft there, so we'll get started on these. There's 3 more aircraft taxiways, is all I'm trying to say. 777-200 American Airlines. This aircraft's currently making a maintenance flight to Charlotte and came in early today from, Helsinki. It's kind of a cool perspective for different. I kind of like this. So we got, 2 737s there on your left. The first one is coming in from Portland, and now it's making a flight to Sacramento. And the second one is coming in from Miami, and now it's going back to Miami. The A318 is coming in from Eagleville, and now it's going to Jackson, Wyoming. And we got a 737 MAX coming in from Providence, and now it's going to be going to Syracuse. So overall, looking strong for those. Got an American 787-8, and this aircraft is currently taxiing out for a great service to Tokyo today and came in earlier from, I like the sound of Sao Paulo. Got an American A321. This aircraft's taxiing out for Las Vegas and came in earlier from Ontario. And you got an American CRJ-700 on the far side over there coming in from Aspen, and now it's making a flight today out to let's see, what's another smaller city? Flagstaff, Arizona. I have not mentioned that one. Okay, looking sharp over here. Let's go ahead and take it on over to the Big Mac here as the grand finale. And I hope very much that you all have enjoyed the Great Plains updates and expect some really exciting changes here in the coming months. I won't put a timeline on it, but it is of my highest intention to get some exciting changes going. So let's go ahead and work with these CRJs so we can get our hub and spokes out of the way, because I know that they can get a little tedious at times. Good Delta CRJ 200 coming in from Wichita, and now it's going to Columbus. CRJ 900 coming in from Indianapolis, and now it's going to Providence. CRJ 700 coming in from Houston Hobby, and now it's going to Tulsa. And you got a CRJ 200, which is currently making a flight today. Coming in from Huntsville, and now it's going on to Knoxville. And you got a CRJ-700, which is making a flight today over to, let's see, Palm Springs, and now it's going to be coming in after a flight from Palm Springs. Got a United 170 coming in from Columbus, and now it's going over to Boston. And you got a 175 pulling into the gate from Harrisburg, and now it's going to Pittsburgh. Got a Delta 175 docked in there. This aircraft coming in from Grand Rapids, and now it's going to Destin. SkyTeam 737 coming in from Charlotte, and now it's going to Chicago. United 737 coming in from Indianapolis, and now it's going on to Denver. Got Delta A220 coming in from LaGuardia, now going to Minneapolis, and another A220 pushed back for Atlanta and came in earlier from Austin. So looking sharp for all those aircraft. Let's do the taxiway, and then we'll do the SkyTeam, and then we'll finish with the main building. Okay, Breeze E220. This aircraft's heading out to Providence after coming in from Tampa. Illinois 1 heading over to Chicago Midway. Somehow I failed to mention both Chicago cities for Southwest. Now heading out to O'Hare. Gotta do better. Delta CRJ-900. This aircraft's currently making a flight today over to. Let's send it over. I like the sound of what's a small Delta operation I could think of. Elko, Nevada was one, but I already used that several times. Duluth, I think, is just mainly Delta. So turn around there. And